Because very soon we'll be introducing... Hey, look! It's Kale! Huh? And is...
I've definitely heard the other forest rangers mention somebody dressed like that before.
I see. Then it looks like my suspicions are correct. Who do we have here?
Traveler and Paimon! Huh? Oh! Kaya and Klee are here too!
Hi, Kale! It's been ages! Kale! Yula! What are you two doing here? Well, that question's really more for Yula.
What a coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far from Mondstadt. How...
Seriously? Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
Is it just Paimon, or does Yula not look particularly thrilled right now?
Oh, cool! Great idea! Let's go!
If you're trying to accommodate me, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm fine. There's nothing embarrassing about running into colleagues in the wild.
But earlier you were...
Great. Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're all the way out here in Sumeru. Do share it with us.
If you must know, it's a little complicated. But simply put, I'm searching for a cousin of mine from the Lawrence clan. He went missing recently, and after searching his home, we found evidence that led us here. He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to restoring our clan to its...
He came all the way to Sumeru for that? What was he going to do, enroll at the academia?
I doubt he came here to learn. He's much too old to start getting a basic education now, and from what I know of him, I doubt he has any interest in intellectual pursuits. All he cares about is restoring his clan's honor. Nothing wrong with that idea in principle, but I'm not certain how fanatical he is about it. So, there's no knowing what lengths he might go to. As a knight and a member of the Lawrence clan...
Oh-ho! If this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action. Traveling alone to Sumeru from Mondstadt is no mean feat.
Nor is daring to make me personally concerned about his safety. He has no idea what's coming to him.
You know, underneath it all... Yeah, she's the best! She brought me some moon pie last...
He is family, after all. Anyway, I will make sure to find him and escort him safely back to Mondstadt. Now, back to you. How and why did you...
I'm afraid that could be tricky. Master Tighnari is still at Pardis Eye delivering his lectures. He isn't, but I think I'll be able to help out. The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
The desert?
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert? I guess I'll call her Auntie Desert for now.
I remember Mahamatra Sino once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert. They say there's a secret domain there that can make all of your wishes come true. Wait. He said I should just call him Sino. I keep forgetting that.
A domain that makes people's wishes come true.
Wow. So is it true?
I probably would have believed it a few years ago. But now that I'm a little older and wiser, I think it makes sense to be more...
This explains a lot. The domain could well be a myth, but he probably figured he had nothing to lose. If you intend to search for this place, then my cousin has quite a collection of books about Sumeru desert mythology on his shelves. I highly suspect that he...
Can I come too? I think you might need me there. You'll definitely need a local guide while you're in Sumeru. And I think I have what it takes to be that person. Plus, it's a forest ranger's duty to...
We have every confidence in your abilities, Kale. Our party grows bigger and stronger still. What say you to this?
I think it's super cool! I read in a storybook that on your own you can only have a drop of happiness. But so I'm sure Mom's friend will be super happy if I show up to visit. That's the spirit! In that case, let's get the magic invite to take us.
Whoa! This desert is huge! Wow, what an incredible sight.
Yes. The scenery is quite magnificent.
Are you okay, Eula? You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Just taking a moment to acclimatize. The air here is much drier than in Mondstadt. This area doesn't look very habitable, and I don't see a domain entrance nearby either.
Oh no. I didn't pronounce the destination wrong.
Nope, you got it right. It definitely wasn't your... I said Gundharvaville wrong earlier, but we still ended up in the right place.
Klee's right. We're in the right place. There's no doubt about that.
Phew.
Maybe the entrance is hidden under a sand dune.
Who knows? We'll just have to...
Oh, Paimon's so tired. And so...
We should have found something by now. Unless there's a problem with the magic invite.
Huh? How could that happen? Uh-oh. Did I break it by accident? But I didn't do anything. Todoko will back me up. I'm innocent.
It's definitely not your fault, Klee. See? Not even a wrinkle on it.
Does Mr. Honorary Knight have an idea? Ah, Paimon knows where you're going with this.
Interesting approach. Assuming we're right about this magic invite, that is to say, if it was sent from within the domain, the invite likely has some sort of connection.
Oh, I get it now. Plus, I know a super special trick.
What kind of trick? Can you teach it to us too?
Of course. Mom said that if I ever need help, I just need to shout this out loud. Magic invite, Klee needs your aid. Look, something flew over.
It looks like a bottle.
Remarkably effective. That's one trick I'll be keeping up my sleeve in the future. You should...
Absolutely not. It's not my style.
I suppose bottles are pretty common in Sumeru mythology. So, is this supposed...
A domain? In a bottle? Huh. Well, if there's one thing we learned in Liyue, it's... Guess there's one way to find out if this really is the way in. Come on, reach out with your hand. It! Oh, that answers that question. There's a path! I'm gonna take a look.
Hey, don't run off and leave us all behind.
Look! There's a huge garden here!
Incredible. It looked so small from the outside. Everyone, I suggest that we stop here for a moment. We should take stock of our...
Since we're in a bottle, has anyone heard the story of the magic bottle?
Oh, you mean the one about King Deshret and the genie in a bottle? I've read it before, but I struggled with some of the vocabulary.
What's the story about, Kaya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went to Bottle Land. But I don't...
Don't worry, Klee. I can tell you all. But if you keep running off on your own...
Oh. Okay, I got it. I'll stay with...
You sense it too, don't you, Kale? Something's...
Yeah, the scenery here is beautiful, but it's too quiet. And there's no sign of Klee's Auntie Desert here anywhere.
Maybe Auntie Desert lives way further down inside. This place is super big, just like Fischl's Immer Nachtreich. We still have a long way to go.
Guess we won't know until we get there. Let's keep... Hopefully we'll meet her soon.
A chest full of valuables, and a trove of potential clues.
Gotcha! Whirling snow! It looks like no one set foot on this road for quite some time.
I agree. And the further we get, the more I feel like this place is a whole lot bigger than we imagined. Hey! There's something strange up ahead! Let's check it out!
Today is a lucky day.
Stay put! Here you go. I packed it all into a bag for you. Wow, it's a big ball of water.
I wonder what it feels like. Can I touch it?
It's so big that we could probably pass straight through it. That's so scary! Stop giving Paimon the heebie-jeebies!
Let's not touch it for now. We still don't know enough about our environment.
But we can't just do nothing at all because then...
I have a feeling that this could be the core that sustains this entire bottle. In which case, the moment we touch it, this place will instantly revert to its original size, with all of us still inside.
Yikes. Okay. Paimon won't touch it.
Kaya, are we really gonna get squished inside of...
Of course not, Klee. I'm sure the real core of this domain is hidden away in a very safe place. Somewhere like... over there, for example.
I was so nervous that I didn't notice that big wheel at all.
Wait, who goes there?
It's the waterball monster! Ah! The waterball monster is real! It doesn't seem hostile. In fact, don't you think it looks happy? Really? You sure it's not gonna gobble up my...
I don't think it's hungry. Are you, water droplet?
Oh dear. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm...
Wait! Don't go! Wait for us!
Why'd it stop? Maybe it can understand us after all.
Oh, I get it now. It's leading the way for us.
Like the cats? How so?
When you're walking around in Mondstadt City, sometimes a cat will show up on the side. It'll walk ahead of you for a while, and if you're curious enough to follow it, you'll soon find yourself in front of a fine establishment called... Exactly. So let's see where this water droplet takes us.
Don't be scared! It went this way, right? Oh, hope we haven't lost it. Did the water droplet go into that cave? Huh? Another strange contraption. And there's a weird-looking wall over there. This kind of looks like that ball of water we saw earlier. Did the water droplet bring us here because it wants our help with something?
What? Your friend is trapped in the wall? Don't be sad, Water Droplet. We're here now.
You bet. But how are we gonna save them? Do we have to break down the...
Nope, we can't do that. No breaking the wall.
Do we need to find it?
Oh no! Where'd it go?
Look, the device has lit up. And it's projecting images onto the wall.
A two-dimensional space with objects of the same composition as the device nested inside.
Yep, what Kaya said, and that's where its friend...
But how exactly do we enter the image on the wall?
Maybe...
But what does that mean?
Hold on, I think Klee's on. Since the water droplet appears to be the key that activated the mechanism, we may be able to follow it inside simply by touching the device. The principle is no different than how we entered this
Fair enough. Okay. Aha! The box on the wall moved too! Whoa! You really entered the wall!
Wow, another water droplet just came out from the wall!
It was flat as a pancake in there, but as soon as it came out, it turned all plump and round. Guess it makes sense that the water droplet's friend is also... Aww, and they both do the same thing to show they're happy. Water droplet number 2, Ram!
It's saying thank you, Mr. Honorary Knight. That was a huge help.
Traveler, how do you feel after entering that two-dimensional space? Any physical side effects?
You sure seem fine to Paimon.
Well, I'm just glad that you're okay.
Good thing you is here to look out for everyone. Can't say the same for you, though, Kaya.
Hey now, I only suggested that because I was confident that the traveler would be fine.
Water Droplet, is there anyone else here besides you and your... Yep, you know, anyone who looks like me or my friends.
Oh, it ran off again. Hopefully this is a good sign. Amazing. Come on, let's follow it.
I shall treasure this good fortune. I shall treasure this good fortune.
It looks like there might be a town up ahead. Huh. Maybe more people live in this domain than we thought.
And maybe that's where Auntie Desert lives.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Idea, the situation is now critical. Our window of opportunity to fix this is... I'm sure you've noticed just how much things have deteriorated in recent days.
But even so... This is your home. Are you really going to let everything fall to pieces?
Well, I live here, but it doesn't actually belong to me.
Huh? Paimon knows that voice.
Anyone else who comes into this domain in the future will take one look at the ruins before them and conclude that this place was abandoned years ago. But just imagine how different things could be if you maintain this domain in perfect condition. Whoever sets foot inside would witness a magical wonderland. How miraculous it would feel to them to find such unimaginable beauty in the middle of a lifeless desert.
Oh, you're right, General. Truly, but...
Act now while you still can. You have to stand up to this and break free from your despair. The most important thing is to have no regrets in the end.
Well, no one chooses to have regrets, do they? But I take your point. I'll try my best to stop running away. But the question remains of where...
Paimon's figured out who...
Is it Mr. Honorary Knight's friend from a faraway land? A divine priestess? What's that? Is it a kind of mage?
What are you doing here? Huh? We have new visitors? Greetings, everyone. This is the Valurium Mirage, and I'm the caretaker, Adia. I'm so sorry that you have to see this domain in its current state of disarray.
Greetings, everyone. I guess I should introduce myself.
It's all right. Just leave the introductions to me.
I kinda wanted to say hello in my own way.
This lady is a visitor to the domain, just like yourselves. She is a formidable military. Have any of you heard of Inazuma's Onmyo Chamber?
What?
Onmyo Chamber. It's an elite training academy for gifted students of Onmyodo. Practitioners are divided into 4 classes, A through D, and assigned the power of Shiki.
Wait.
This lady famously led the Class D underdogs to victory against the Class A favorites in the final mock campaign before graduation. An astonishing feat. Isn't that right, General? What?
Huh? Wait, so the favorites were beaten by the classy underdogs?
That doesn't sound like the divine priestess Mr. Honorary Knight was talking about.
Uh-oh. Did she just get caught lying in front of someone she was trying to impress? Or maybe she uses a different identity in her private life, and this seems kind of embarrassing, but also kind of cool. I guess having someone else... Maybe I'd fit in better with everyone if I had a title too.
Some people call me a general, but it's just their way of showing respect. My actual name is Sangonomiya Kokomi.
Huh? Oh no. Sorry, my mistake, General. I mean, Miss Sangonomiya.
Call me whatever you like, Idia. The only important thing about names is knowing who's who.
Oh, I get it now. It's like that's... Klee can explain. So basically, in the story, a big group of people go on an adventure to Bottleland. One of them's called the King, and some of... So, Miss Sangonomiya must be the super smart one who solves all the problems in the story.
Perhaps a sage?
Indeed. Wisdom is an important attribute found...
Okay, well, I'll just call you that. Miss
Fine by me. Sounds really cute. At least, cuter than my pen name, that's for sure. Well then, how should I address the rest of you? How could I ever forget you? But what about these esteemed ladies and gentlemen accompanying you? I'd be delighted if you could introduce me to them too.
Wait! Klee wants a title too! Okay, got it! Klee wants to be a mage! The kind that flies around! Kaya can be the master thief. Mr. Honorary Knight can be, the knight! And Paimon will...
Master thief, huh? I did like playing pirates as a child, so I suppose this is an apt role for me. And I must admit...
Hold on a second. Are you saying the position of knight?
Eula can be the sword master who can cut through anything and also gets to wear a super sparkly...
That's more like it.
And Kale can be...
No, I don't mind. Healer is a great role. I just don't know if I'm Whenever I'm thinking of titles for myself, I usually imagine myself as an adventurer or musician. I never thought...
Don't worry, Kale. You'll be the bestest healer ever. You don't talk much.
You'll do fine. I heard you're good with bandages. You can patch up a wound, can't you?
I can pitch a tent. Maybe you heard wrong?
This is a great idea. Once a new visitor arrives, they can assume a new identity, then add in some rope.
Oh, we can't leave you out, Miss Adia.
That's perfectly okay. I already have a role here and...
I got it! This wasn't in any of the stories, but you...
Mascot?
Klee, maybe you could think up an even better role.
A mascot, you say? Isn't that a character that doesn't have to actually do anything and sits around letting everyone else do all the important work?
Sounds like the idea of being lazy is pretty
The mascot serves to maintain troop morale, Adia.
Alright. I'll be the mascot. That's right. Thank you for bringing these new friends here safely.
Thanks, Water Droplet. See ya!
Water Droplet? Is that your pet name for it?
We keep getting sidetracked, but I believe you were saying something about being in a difficult predicament.
Oh, yes. About that. I'm afraid the entire domain has recently... It was as if the whole world was suddenly flipped upside down. A few components went missing from the core, which sustains the domain, and the impact cascaded out from there. Needless to say, many things in the Valurian Mirage have now stopped working. Just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets here and sees the state this...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend? Hi, Auntie Desert. I'm Klee. Here, I brought the magic invite.
Huh? Wait, so you're...
Look how dilated her pupils are. She must be very surprised.
Yeah, and not in a good way.
Mom's the one who sent me here. She's the strongest mage ever. She said that her friend lives in the desert. You live in the desert.
Ah, I see. So being a mage runs in the family.
You're Alice's daughter? Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right now. Wait, that's it. I'll hide myself away in the core of...
Adia's really going through it. She's like a shriveled little forest fungus, hanging at...
Kale? That's a harsh analogy. Where'd all that come from?
Don't worry, Auntie Desert. Klee's here to help you. And all my friends will help too. Just take a deep breath. And then another deep breath.
Yeah, don't you worry. Sir Fix-a-Lot over here has a good trick.
Well, I'm useless. But it looks like that won't matter with all you...
Don't put yourself down, Adia. You're great too.
Thanks for your encouragement. Anyway, for the time being, please talk amongst yourselves. That'll give me some time to think things through and maybe make a start on...
Today is a lucky day.
Hi, Miss General. What's it like there? There must be Wait! You look kinda like a mermaid. Are there fish in your...
Oh, sorry to disappoint you, Miss Mage, but I have lots of great stories about Watatsumi Island, though. Come on, let's enjoy the scenery.
I shall treasure this good fortune. Busted. Take flight. Today is a lucky day.
Feeling nervous?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just, still settled.
Well, the easiest way to imitate someone is to start with their most common turns of phrase.
Oh, okay. In that case, put that mushroom down.
There you go. With just a few simple words, you've captured your
Anyway, what about your role? Don't you mind being the...
Maybe not. Until you factor in that I only steal from the enemy.
Oh!
Who else has visited the Valoria Mirage recently? He was a huge help, and redesigned many of the buildings here. Although he was so... I could tell that was a sensitive soul. A lot like me. Sorry. After him, an aristocrat from Mondstadt showed up. Then Miss Sangonomiya. Unfortunately, everything here suddenly started changing before I had the chance to be a good host and show them around.
Do you know where the Mondstadt aristocrat is now?
If I remember correctly, he headed north after the incident. It's a pity we're having all these issues. Oh, if we could get everything working normally again, I could probably... Still, not to worry. There's nothing...
Hey, Idia, you got an update for us? We've all caught up.
Very well. Then please allow me, Idia, your mascot, to explain... Basically, this entire domain is powered by a device called the Central Hub, which you all... But following a major incident, several key components from the central... 4 components, I believe, which has caused the Central Hub to stop...
Oh, so that thing's supposed to spin?
Yes, it definitely shouldn't be frozen still like it is now. At least, that's not how it was when I first got here. Oh, I've done some...
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. So, we need to fix the big wheel up there. And
Right. I do know where one of the parts is. It landed not too far away. But the rest all landed in different areas. I'm afraid... Now, as the caretaker and your mascot,
You can just be yourself if you...
Oh, I see. Okay, so I was thinking that maybe Swordmaster Eula and Healer Kale could investigate the northern zone?
Fine by me. I was going to be looking for my cousin there and...
I'll be your backup, Eula. I know you usually team up with Amber, so I'll try my best to fill her shoes.
Oh? Well, this'll be fun. Let's see if a forest ranger can outperform an outrider.
Master Thief Kaya and Mage Klee, if you could earmark some time in your busy schedules to search the West Zone.
earmark? What does that mean?
It just means we mustn't forget to do it. Don't worry. We can handle that.
Finally, we have our General, Miss Sangonomiya, and our Knight, the Traveler. If there's... Wow, spoken like a true knight.
Then, for my part, my strategic mind is at your service.
All right, well, if anyone finds anything, come back here and we'll regroup. Please take care while you're out on the road and look after each other, especially our little mage here.
You got it. I'll take extra special care of...
I'll be on my best behavior.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. You two, please follow... I remember seeing it just behind the Central Hub.
We'll need a strategy. So, how come you didn't bring it back when you first saw it?
I'd have been more than happy to, if this one component was enough to fix the whole domain. But with 3 other components to find, I suddenly felt overwhelmed by how much work needed doing.
Paimon kinda gets that. Taking the first step is always the hardest part.
Let's move out. Thank you for choosing Comedy. Let's move out.
Hey, so Paimon's been meaning to ask, what brought you here, Kokomi?
Oh, well, things have quieted down in Watatsumi Island for now. So I thought I'd take the chance to get out and see more of the world.
You've traveled a pretty long way. Why Sumeru?
I figured that I needed to venture farther than usual to really broaden my horizons. Well, that's one reason anyway. I can explain in more detail another time. Let's move out.
I'll lead the way. Follow me.
It's time to pull the trigger.
We'll need a strategy.
Anything you need delivered? Incoming!
To the chase!
Wow! I've never seen half the stuff in here before!
Okay, this is the spot. Now, I'm sure you're both wondering, but where's the component? There's nothing here. Oh, where could it be?
Oh, it's that lamp thingy, right? Water Droplet showed us how that
Yes, that's the... Showing people the ropes is supposed to be my job. Oh, I can't believe I'm being...
Cheer up, Idia. The Hydro Eidolon can give a basic demonstration of how to use things, but beyond that, that's where you come in. Your description...
Paimon forgot how persuasive Kokomi can be when she really wants to.
Oh, well, if you put it that way. Well then, this is called the streaming projector. Everything here in the Valurium Mirage was made using this device. All you need to do is place an item in the projector, and you can construct a corresponding item based on the shape of the original and your imagination. At least, I think that's what it used to do. With the domain in its current state, only its most basic functions are still operable. Okay, not quite that basic. At the moment, it's only able to show two-dimensional objects. Think of it like a sort of draft or blueprint.
So you're saying the component fell into the preprints?
Yes, exactly. I'll leave you to go in and physically retrieve it. Well, I'll be out...
Really?
No, sorry. I feel like I have two left feet when I try to dance. I guess I'll just find a place nearby.
Hey, come on! Cheer up! We'll handle it!
Doesn't look like the component is in here. Yes, that's the one! Now you just need to bring it back out.
What is this thing anyway? Some kind of... And why is it so small? It doesn't look like it belongs in that huge...
It's hard to explain, but I assure you that it's definitely... So that leaves 3 more...
Every journey begins with a first step. I think we're off to a good start.
You really think so? I suppose you're right. She did manage to defeat Class A at the Onmyo Chamber, after all. Anyway, thank you for all your help. I'll take this and start trying to repair the central hub. You two may... Oh, why am I so clumsy? Once again, I was no help at all. The least I can do... Speed of light! Hey! Nowhere to hide. Incoming! With sword comes shadow. Win it!
Trust and rebuild!
That's everything.
On to the next.
Allow me!
Back here, please! Cross over! Coming through!
Hold the line!
Don't blink! You give, you receive. Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned. Speed of light!
Drat! You caught me. Gotta dash!
Don't blink! You give, you receive.
What's wrong, I'm just a little confused. You mentioned... Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Oh, sure!
I see.
Hey, look! The wheel is spinning now! Oh, and now it's stopped again!
It also wasn't spinning at the right speed. Before the incident, it spun much faster than that.
Oh, so you saw it back when...
Oh, yes. I arrived here a little earlier than the rest of you. Like Adia said, it felt like the world was... flipped upside down. I don't know how else to describe it. And I certainly don't want...
No, it's no use. Seems it won't run until all the missing components are returned. For a moment there, when it started turning, I got excited. I thought that maybe the hub can work just fine without the other...
Wishful thinking is only going to...
Hey! Mr. Honorary Knight and Miss General are here. Oh! You beat us! I was sure we were gonna be...
Hey, how'd it go? Impressive. I doubt you'd find many other knights of such caliber even among the knights.
How about our master thief and mage? Did you find a...
You bet! We made a huge discovery. The place we were trying to get to was blocked off. We couldn't... But then, just now, a huge canyon appeared out of nowhere. So we hurried back... Come and see, Mr. Honorary Knight. Let's go on a canyon adventure.
I'll sit this one out. I'm beat after trying to make those repairs.
Miss General, you should come too. You can hide behind me and give me smart advice while...
Wonderful. It would be an honor to serve as advisor for our young mage.
Let's go!
You give, you receive.
pleasure. All right, Curiosity. You win again.
Yep.
Right.
Coming through! Don't blink! Hey! You give, you receive. Speed of light!
Just before the canyon appeared, I heard a faint sound, like
Ka-chuck, ka-chuck, ka-chuck.
Could it have been the central hub?
Hey, you, oh. New guys, huh?
Oh, hey! Paimon didn't realize anyone else.
You actually saw her? She's barely shown her face since everything started falling apart here.
Excuse me for asking.
Oh, right. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ferdinand. Me and my brothers look after this whole zone. Well, we used to, until this whole domain was, like, flipped upside down, or whatever. The method we were using to make the carts and tracks stopped working after that.
Idia is working on repairing the domain. We were just with her before coming here.
Really? Huh. I assumed that she'd be curled up in a fetal position somewhere, hoping all... Anyway, I checked all the stations around the whole circuit. They've all conked out.
Conked out? How? Would you mind elaborating?
But aren't you just travelers who stumbled upon this place by accident?
Nuh-uh! I'm Mage Klee, Idia's helper.
A mage? You?
Allow me to explain.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, right now the more helpers we got, the better, I guess. Anyway, our first priority is to get the carts here up and running again.
Oh? And why is that?
The roads here twist and turn so much that the best way to get around is by riding the rail tracks instead. Let me show you. This is what we used to make them. Did Idia bring you up to speed on these things? Yep. Basically, we need something that we can put inside that'll make a cart for us.
Like what? Can it be anything as long as it looks like a cart?
Yeah, you could put it that way. But one other thing is that it has to be compatible with the tracks.
So, something like a sedan chair, maybe? But I'm not sure we have all the...
How about you, Traveler? Any ideas? That would solve the issue of materials.
Wood's no good. A rickety wooden cart would be too dangerous.
Really? Hey everyone, come and see what Klee made.
Ta-da! Look! I made a cart! Wow! Amazing work, Klee!
Whoa! It fits the track like a glove, too. Plus, it's a heck of a lot cuter than the ones Idia made.
I just wanted to give it a try, and suddenly, boom! There it was! Paimon's gotta ask, what exactly did you make your cart from, Klee? I used Jumpy Dumpty. Thought so.
Is there a problem or something? If not, then let's get ready to...
It's just... this cart is made from,
It's a bomb or something, isn't it? Yeah, I get... It's okay, though, because the end product only takes on the general look of the source material.
It's okay! No need to delve into the theoretical stuff. Paimon just wanted to make sure we aren't about to end up like the, flying fish of...
Huh?
Can we ride the cart now?
In a moment. We need a hydroidolin to power it up first. Okay, she's ready to roll. Hop in.
Speed of light!
The track is damaged up ahead. We need to make some repairs before we can go any further. Yep, looks like it's all reverted to a preprint state here.
Do you know why that happened?
Everything in this domain starts as a preprint and only takes shape after being illuminated by the streaming projector. But the hydroidolin that forms the tracks here has been trapped in the print.
So someone needs to go into the preprint and rescue the hydroidolin, right?
But the projector here is sealed off by a giant bubble.
That's the hydroidolin's way of protecting the device from damage. If the streaming projector broke, then we'd be seriously stuck.
Aha! So for step 1, we need water droplet to help. Aw, it seems to really like that name.
Any volunteers for...
Leave that to us. We know what to... Aw, it's completely empty.
Ah, so the hydroidolin was locked up in that chest.
Yay! We saved 2 water droplets now. Whoa! Water droplet just transformed into some new tracks!
Good. Let's keep going then.
You give, you receive.
No, the hydroidolans are like helpers here. As for my brothers, well... those two. You'll meet them soon enough.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Just like Paimon now!
This is way more exciting than how Paimon usually flies.
Seems we've just about finished repairing the station and the connecting tracks. Let's go check the track switcher now. It's over there.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Oh! There's another spinny thing here! It's so big! But, not as big as the one... I bet it's something super important. I remember what
Very good, Klee! You're using what you saw earlier to make observations, like a real
It appears to be a system that rotates.
That's right. Originally, all you had to do was flip this switch and the junction would rotate. But it seems Jeremy still hasn't fixed it yet. He sure talks big, but when it comes to actually getting things...
Is this Jeremy you mentioned one of your brothers?
Yeah. When I talked to him about repairing the tracks, I suggested we start with the station, but he said we should start at the junction. Really, it made no difference which one we started with, but he just had to turn it into a huge argument. He always treats me like I'm a fool and disagrees with anything I say. Let's see what he has to say now that I've already fixed the tracks.
If you ask me, you're clearly a sharp person.
Yes, finally someone who can recognize that, rather than just shrugging off my ideas. Come on, let's make our way to... Sometimes I can't help but get angry just thinking of Jeremy. You should have seen him back in the sandstorm. I suggested we go east, and he argued that we should go west.
You were in a sandstorm? What happened after that?
We separated and each went our own way. Lucky for us, we stumbled across this domain. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have been buried in the sand.
Everything will get better once we get the switcher working again.
Still stuck here just as I expected. Well,
Didn't I already tell you? Just have the hydroidolins fix the junction and then make a new cart. After that, we can use the Wait a minute, how did you get here? It took a lot.
the answer is standing right in front of you.
Yeah, sure. Those travelers must have helped you. You never get anything done on your own. You always get someone else's help and then try to take the credit for yourself.
You're one to talk. What have you managed to accomplish, huh? You were here just moping around all day.
Whoa. They started arguing the moment they saw each other. But,
Me? His brother?
All right, Jeremy. That's enough.
Fine. I'd rather be focusing my efforts on fixing the track switch rather than arguing anyway.
You should calm down too, Ferdinand. Let's all focus on the situation at hand. Any personal problems.
Fine.
I'm sorry you had to see that. My name's Jeremy. I'm one of the... I assume you're the ones who helped repair the tracks. Thank you very...
No need to thank us. We're just trying to help Idea restore the domain.
I see. Now that you and Ferdinand brought the cart up here, we'll need the hydroidolins to fix the area below.
them again, huh? Seems the hydroidolins are real.
Yes, of course. Not only do they keep the junction turning, they operate practically everything else in the All right. Seems most of the tracks and junctions have been repaired now.
Yep. So maybe it's time you give credit where credit is due.
What? You think you deserve the credit? If anything, we should be thanking the...
You... Well, either way, you're always quick to criticize my ideas and push your own, but you never act...
And what about you? Don't forget it was Hado and I who took care of the mess that one time you impulsively tried one of your... Speaking of Hado, wasn't he with you?
I left early this morning. I assumed he'd be with you.
Seriously? Couldn't you have at least looked to see where he was before you left?
Hey, come on! You didn't see him either, so what's your excuse?
Klee?
I don't get it. Nobody did anything bad. Why are...
I just don't like his smug attitude.
Who are you calling smug? If anything, you're the one who's making such a big fuss right now.
All right, I think we've heard enough from you two. If you insist on bickering, then I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just cool you two off myself. Now, come with me. I'd like to have a word with you.
Phew. Don't be upset, Klee. There are many complicated situations in this world which don't always have a logical explanation. As a passing traveler here, it's not my place to comment on their disputes. But in my experience, family issues can be the toughest to resolve.
Seems you don't like dealing with this kind of thing either, Kokomi. But it's still not right. I don't know how to explain my feelings.
I'm sorry. We've calmed down. We shouldn't argue in front of a child like that.
We're sorry, Klee.
It's okay.
Back to the topic at hand. Weren't you about to...
Right. Our best guess is he's somewhere around the torrential twister. We would have to use the junction to send the cart to another area.
Sorry to trouble you again, but would you help us find him?
Oh,
Hey, come on, you two. You're brothers after all. Can't you try to get along?
okay. This is the end of this track segment. Otto should be nearby.
That's everything. On to the next.
Ah, I guess you had repaired the tracks and stations as soon as I saw a cart come zipping along. Now that the tracks, station, and carts are all repaired, we're about ready to
You're in no condition to be out running around like this, Hado.
Yeah, but these are...
That's true, but you should stop to think things through.
Exactly. If there's anything that needs to be done, you can just let Ferdinand and I...
You and Ferdinand? Together? It would be a miracle for you two to do it.
Hey, that's between Jeremy and me. No need to add fuel to the...
I'm not trying to make trouble.
Hey, Ferdinand.
Don't worry. We're not arguing, Klee. We're...
Are you and Jeremy worried about Hado? Why don't you just talk to him about... Kaya's also worried about me sometimes, but he doesn't ever...
You're right, but our relationship is much better.
Well, ours...
Really? How...
We've been through this kind of thing before. If we didn't warn Hado, then he wouldn't take it seriously and something would eventually happen. As his brothers, we have to help him.
But it doesn't look like you're helping.
Huh?
Maybe Klee doesn't understand, but my mommy told me that you help someone to make them feel happy, not to make yourself happy. Hado sure doesn't look very happy. Why don't you ask him what...
Klee's right, you know. You three need to open up and talk things through. You are brothers after all.
I've always cared a lot about you, Hado. Just like when we were back in the desert. You suddenly passed out and Jeremy and I started arguing. Eventually, all three of us ended up in this domain. I'm just worried that something similar could happen again. If you were to pass out and with nobody around to help you...
I know.
but this domain is nowhere near as dangerous as the desert. I was thinking that if I could handle these problems myself, then you two wouldn't have to argue about it. If it weren't for my poor health and lack of energy all the time, then I wouldn't have always been such a burden on you two.
No need to feel guilty, Hado. This was our choice. The three of us love adventuring. No one is a burden on anyone. Isn't that why we came up with the idea for this area? I would do the thinking, Ferdinand would use his muscle, and you...
Draw the blueprints and build tracks. It'll be a safe way to see all kinds of amazing scenery. Yes, that was the plan.
See? Doesn't it feel better?
Hey, what are you trying to say? You make it sound like I've only been trying to talk myself up.
The choo-choo cart is great, Ferdinand.
Really?
You know, Clee, having the car zip along the tracks was
Yeah, what an amazing idea. You're so smart.
Hey, Klee, do you want to ride even more fun carts?
Yay!
Looks like all three of them are trying to win Klee's approval now.
Klee hasn't realized it yet, but her innocent, childlike nature is very powerful. It can inspire and even help.
Hey, everyone. Please come with me. We need to get the hydroidolin in the cart to help us. Good. Torrential Twister is ready to run now. Let's go to the station at the start of the track.
Hado and I have double-checked everything. It's all operating safely. You can go for a ride now.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give you all. It's a rock climbing rope. We used it on our adventures to climb mountains and traverse many places.
Huh? But doesn't it mean a lot to you? Are you sure?
Yes, of course. Thanks to Klee and everyone else's help, we realized that there's a special bond that keeps us together. Even though it's invisible, it's even more important than rope. We can always hold on to it through tough situations.
Huh? I helped?
Yes, Klee. You were
Even bigger than that huge thing in the middle of this place?
Yes. Much.
Wow, that's huge!
By the way, have you ever seen anything like the choo-choo cart in the outside world?
Nope. Today was the first time
Is that so? I guess I'm not surprised. Seems you won't find Torrential Twister anywhere else. Be sure to come back and ride the choo-choo carts again while you still have the chance.
Yep, I will.
You give, you receive.
drops are pretty steep, too. Are you okay, Kokomi? If you're scared, just yell and let it out. We won't tell anyone. What happens in the bottle domain stays in the bottle domain. Wait, but if being able to fly makes you a mage, what does that make Kaya, since he's here too?
Nothing! Kaya's just the master...
Oh, right.
Sorry to bother our young mage, but there's something a master thief would like to report.
Uh-oh. I was having so much fun that
We're supposed to be helping Adia look for the missing components. But don't worry.
You mean you snatched it when we weren't looking?
I didn't have to go that. In fact, the component we were searching for was actually that orange rope. If anything, you could say it came right into our hands at the right time.
Aw, do we really have to go? Okay. Even though I want to keep playing,
That's our wise mage. Don't worry. Tonight, you'll be able to see stars in the water and watch fish.
Seems Kokomi's out of it after that ride. Her face is completely blank and her lip was trembling while she was speaking.
I thought I was keeping my composure pretty well. Don't worry, my mind is always spinning. I'm used to this.
how about we hold hands, Miss General? Klee will give you energy.
After holding Klee's hand, the stars in the sky and the fish in the water have all disappeared.
What are you smiling about, Kokomi?
Oh. Nothing.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.